Hello my dear students, welcome again to my class. Today I am on our last class we have started chapter number 8 and the name of the chapter was ratio and proportion and unitary method. And on our last class we have completed exercise number 8b up to question number 5. So today we will continue from question number 6. So the question is, show that 6, 36, 216 are in continued proportion. So you have to show that these numbers are in continued proportion. One is 6, another one is 36 and 216. These are in continued proportion. So it will be in continued proportion if the square of this one 36 square is equals to 216 into 6. That means the product of the extreme should be equals to the product of, means if I write in proportion it will be 6 is to 36, then again 36 is to 216. That means the product of these two terms should be equal to product of this one. 36 into 36 means 36 square. Okay, so if these two values are same, then only we can say that these are in continued proportion. Right, question number 6 solution. Six comma 36 comma 216 will be in continued proportion if this one square 36 square is equals to 216 into 6. The product of these two terms, you can write 6 into 216, so it is same. So 36 square, if I find out the square of 36, 6 6 are 36, 6 3s are 18, 19, 20, 21, and 6 3s are 18, 8, 1, 3 3s are 9 and 1 10. So 6 1 8 9 10 0 1 1 1 1. Oh, no, sorry, what I wrote, it is 1 2 9 6. Yes, 36 square, it is 1 2 9 6. If I multiply this one, 6 6 are 36, 3 in my hand, 6 1 are 6, 7 8 9, then 6 2s are 12, then 1 2 9 6. So that means they are in continued proportion. 36 square is equals to 1296, and 216 into 6 is also 1296. So you can write therefore they are in continued proportion. So you have to show this one, so you write show. Question number 7. If 25% can dig a trench 36 meter long in one day, and they find the number of persons required to dig a trench 108 meter long in one day. So you have to find the number of persons required to dig the trench 108 meter long. 25% can dig 36. 25% can dig 36 meter trench. So you have to find that to dig 108 meter, how many person required. So I will let this one as x. Then I can, by this ratio, if I take the ratio of this number of person to the ratio of the trench dug, then we can find out it. Okay, so you write given in one day 25% can dig a trench 36 meter long. You write in one day 25% can dig a trench 36 meter long. So it is given. So I will let the number of person required to dig the trench, you write, let the number of person required to dig the trench 108 meter long be, you write, okay, in one day, you write, long in one day be x. 25% can dig 36 meter long trench. So I wrote 100 meter can dig by x people, x person. So we can write, therefore the ratio of number of person is equals to the ratio of trench dig. So you write ratio of number of person will be equal to ratio of trench dig. So ratio of number of person is 25 and there it is x. So 25 is to x will be equals to this one. For 25 how many people, how many meter long? It was 36 and for x it is 108. For 25 it is for 25 this is the side number of ratio of person. There are 25% and there are x. So 25 is to x. Then I wrote this how much meter it is dig. So 36 for 25% and the rest one it is 108. Now you solve this one. It will be implies 25 by x equals to 36 by 108. 25 by x equals to 36 by 108. So if I change the side, it will be 30 cross multiply. Let me take this one so that x will be here. 36 into x, 36x, and this side it is 25 into 108. 25 into 108. So x will be equals to 25 into 108 by 36. 25 into 108 by 36. You can cancel, I think 36, 6 3s are 18. Yes, you check with 36 3s are, I think it will cancel. 6 3s are 18, 8, 1, 3 3s are 9 and 1 10. Yes, 36 3s are. That means 25 into 3 which is equals to 75. 25 into 3 which is equals to 75. So you write, therefore the required number okay, you write, therefore what was the last line? It was find the number of persons. So therefore 75 persons are required to dig a trench 108 meter long. 75 persons are required to dig a trench 108 meter long. Now question number 8. The label on a flavored milk bottle states that there is 1.5 gram of fat in 200 ml. 1.5 gram in 200 ml. If you drink 500 ml, then you have to find out how much fat you will consume. For in 200 ml 105 gram. So I will let in 500 ml I will let x gram. Then I can buy this like this by taking the ratio of the fat and the ratio of the milk. We can find it out. Okay, let me do. Question number 8. Right, given, what is given that the amount of fat on a 200 ml milk bottle, okay, right? Given amount of fat on a 200 ml milk bottle is equals to 1.5, I think 1.5 gram. Yes, 1.5 gram. So you write let the amount of fat on a 500 ml milk bottle be X. Right, X gram you write. So let the amount of fat on a 500 ml milk bottle be X gram. So we can write that the ratio of the milk is equal to the ratio of fat. So ratio of milk equals to the ratio of fat. So what is the ratio of milk? It is one is 200, another one is 500. So I'll write 200 is to 500, then equal sign, and then for 200 then it is 1.5 gram and it is X gram. So I'll write 1.5 into X. 1.5 is to X. So I can write it as 200 by 500, and that side it will be 1.5 by X. So you see here, this 0 I can cancel. They are left 2 by 5 and they are 1.5 by X. 1.5 by X. Implies 2 by 5 equals to 1.5 by X. So now we will cross multiply 2 into X, it is 2X, and 5 into 1.5, 5 into 1.5. So 2X will be equals to 5 15 just 75, that means 7.5. X will be equals to 7.5 by 2, 7.5 by 2. So if I divide 75, half of 75, it will be 3.50, okay, 3.75 or 2. Do the divide, okay, let me do it. It will be, I think, 3.75. So 2 3s are 6, then 1, okay, and there are 5. Since there is decimal, so I'll put it here 15, and 2 times 7s are 14, then 1 decimal is there, I can put 0. 2 times 5 are 10, that means 3.75. 3.75. So therefore in 500 ml of milk, how much gram of fat? It is 3.75 gram. So the question is, last line it was that if you drink 500 ml of milk, how much fat would you be getting? So you write in 500 ml of milk. So question is you would be getting, so you write I would be getting how much? 3.75 gram fat. So in 500 ml of milk, I would be getting 3.75 gram fat. Now question number 9. Rajat can type 3200 words in 1 hour, and how many words he can type in 15 minutes. So first of all, I will convert this 1 hour into minutes. So 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. That means Rajat typed 3200 words in 60 minutes, and we will let for 15 minutes, we will let it as X words. Given In 1 hour Rajat can type, you write in 1 hour Rajat can type 3200 words. 3200 words, 3200 words. In 1 hour Rajat can type 3200 words. Okay. So let the number of, how many, it is 15 minutes. So let the number of words he can type in 15 minutes be x. Let the number of words he can type in 15 minutes be x. So you write, since the ratio of word type will be equal to the ratio of time required. So you write ratio of word typed will be equal to the ratio of time required. Ratio of time required. So I can write it as ratio of what? It is 3200 words and there it is x words equals to ratio of time. 1 is 1 hour. So 1 hour I will write in minutes. So 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. 60 is to, and their time is 15. 60 is to 15. 3200 by x equals to 60 by 15. Okay, now here you see 15 4s are 60 implies you write 3200 given and there it is x equals to 4. If I multiply it will be 4x equal to 3200 implies x will be equals to 3200 divided by 4. This one will come in here in denominator. So we know 4 8s are 32 and 20 left. That means the value of x is 800. Value of x is 800. So you write, therefore he can type 800 words in 15 minutes. Therefore he can type 800 words in 15 minutes. Therefore he can type 800 words in 15 minutes. Therefore he can type 800 words in 15 minutes. Okay, now question number 15, high order thinking. So the question is, a train travels between two stations A and B. So let me draw, you can easily understand. So there are two stations. Let me by point, this is A, another one station is B. One is A, another one is B. So the train is traveling between two stations A and B. The distance, a distance of 108 kilometers in 45 minutes. So distance between A and B is 108 kilometer and time equals to 45 minutes. So to cover this distance, time require 45 minutes and distance is 108. Distance is 108. Time requires is 45 minutes. Just to go from this station to this station, it requires 45 minutes and distance between these two is 108 kilometer. So another point is given that it passes through a station C. So somewhere there is a station C. It passes through station C 40 minutes after leaving from A. So after leaving from A, it takes 40 minutes to reach station C. After leaving from A to reach C, it requires how much minute? 40 minutes. So it takes 40 minutes to reach station C. After leaving from A, it takes 40 minutes to reach station C. That means from here to here, the time required is 40 minutes. So what is the distance between B and C? So you have to find this distance. You have to find this distance between B and C. So one thing you see, Total time takes from here to here, it is 45 minutes. But it is says that up to C it takes 40 minutes. Then that means from here to here, from C to B, it takes 5 minutes. Total time taken from A to B is 45 minutes. And in question it is says that from A to C it requires how much? 40 minutes. That means from B to C it will be 5 minutes. 40 plus 5, 45. And I will let the distance be x kilometer. And I will let this distance be x kilometer. Now I can find. I will take this ratio and I can find it easily. So you write question number 15, high order thinking. Solution, you write, given distance between A and B is given, you write here, given distance between, okay, let me write this one. Distance between A and B is equals to, what is the distance? It is 108 kilometer. 108 kilometer. Distance between A and B is 108 kilometer. And time taken is given. Time taken from A to B to move from A to B, it took 45 minutes. 45 minutes. So it is given also that since time taken from A to C, it is given. Time taken from A to C is equals to 40 minutes. So we can write that, therefore the time taken from B to C will be 5 minutes. Therefore time taken from B to C equals to 5 minutes. Since time taken from A to C is 40 minutes, so we can write time taken from B to C will be 5 minutes. Okay, you write one line. 45 minus 5, you write, it is 5 minutes, same thing. So time taken from B to C is, what I wrote, 45 minus 40, this is 40, 45 minus 40, that means 5 minutes. Okay, now you write, let the distance between B and C be x. Let the distance between B and C be x. X kilometer, you write. Let the distance between B and C be x kilometer. So now we can write that the ratio of distance traveled will be equal to the ratio of time taken. So up to this much, okay, let me write this one. Right, since ratio of distance traveled will be equal to ratio of time taken. Ratio of distance traveled will be equal to the ratio of time taken. So what is the ratio of distance? For one is 108 and time is another one is x, and for next one it is 100 and time is for 108 it is 45, and for x it is 5. You see here, first of all I wrote the distance traveled for the main one, it was from A to B, it was 108 and time was 45, 108 and time was 45, and then for B it was B to C, it was x kilometer and time is 5 minutes. So now I will solve this one. 108 by x equals to 45 by 5. So now I can cancel it with 5. You see, 5 1s are 5, 5 9s are 45. So 108 by 8 equals to 9. 108 by x equals to 9. Okay, then it will be 9 into x, 9x, and there it will be 108. Implies x will be equals to 108 by 9. 108 by 9. And we know 9 12s are 108. So the value of x is 12. The value of x is 12. So you can write therefore the distance between B and C will be the distance. Therefore the distance between B and C is 12 kilometer. Distance between B and C is 12 kilometer. So now let's begin our next exercise. Exercise number 8C. So they are all the sum you have to do by unitary method. So first one you see 100 gram of butter makes 14 cakes. So how many cakes will 150 gram make? Oh, you simple things. This thing you have done in your earlier classes also. Unitary method. Solution given 100. What is given? 100 gram of butter makes 14 cakes. 100 gram of butter, 100 gram of butter makes 14 cakes. 100 gram of butter makes 14 cakes. So first of all I will find 1 gram. For 1 gram how much? You write same thing here. It will be 14 by 100 cakes. 14 by 100 cakes. So question is to find for 150 gram. So I will write 150 gram of butter makes equals to 14 by 100 into 150 cakes. Now 1 0 1 0 I can cancel. 2 5s are 10 and 2 7s are 14. 5 1s are 5, 5 3s are 15. So they are left 7 and they are left 3. So 7 3s are 21. So answer will be 21 cakes. Now question number 2. A plane flies 405 km on 90 liter of fuel. So first Roman number 1 is how much fuel is needed for 540 km, and Roman number 2 is how far it can go in 50 liters. So for Roman number 1 you have to find the amount what will be the amount of fuel required, and for next one you have to find that how much distance it will cover in 50 liters. So let me do first of all Roman number 1. Question number 2, Roman number 1. It is given, you write 405 kilometer. Okay. Given 405 kilometer can be covered. Given 405 kilometer can be covered in 90 liter of fuel. 90 liter of fuel. Therefore 1 kilometer can be covered in 90 by 405 liter of fuel. Now the question is to find for 540 kilometer. So you write therefore for 540 kilometer, 540 kilometer can be covered in, it will be 90 by 405 into 540 liter of fuel. 540 liter of fuel. Okay. So this one we can cancel with 9, you see. 9 tens are 90, then there it will be 9 fours are 36, and 36, 4 left 45, 9 fives are 45, 9 this 9 tens are 90, 9 fours are 36, then 4 left 45, 9 fives are 45, then 45 again I can cancel with 10, 10 5 twos are 10 and 5 nines are 45, then with 9 I can cancel this one, yes, 60. So 6 they are 60 and they are 2, so 60 into 2 it will be 120 liter of fuel. 120 liter of fuel. First of all I cancelled with 9 tens are 90, 9 45s are 405, then again with 2 I cancelled 2, sorry, again with 5 I cancelled 5 twos are 10 and 5 nines are 45, then with 9 I cancelled this one, 9 6 are 54 and 0, so 60, 9 60s are 540 and there are 60 left and there are 2 left, so 62s are 120 liter of fuel. Now Roman number 2 you see. Right, given in how much liter it was, in 90 I think, yes, in 90 liter it can cover how much, it is 405 kilometer, 405 kilometer. In 90 liter it can cover 405 millimeter, therefore in 1 liter it will cover 405 by 90 kilometer. Therefore in question is to find in 50 liters I think, yes, 50 liters how much distance it can cover. So in 50 liter it can cover 405 by 90 into 50 kilometer. So now you cancel 1010 I can cancel, and with 9 I can cancel this one, so 9 like earlier 9 I think 45s are 405, 9 4s are 36, yes, 9 45s are, so 45 they are left and there are 5 left, so 45 5s are 5 5s are 25, 5 2 in my hand, 5 4s are 20 plus 2 22, 225 kilometer. Answer is 225 kilometer. With this 0 first of all I cancelled, then with 9 I cancelled this one, 9 45s are 405 and there are 5 left, so 45 into 5, 45 into 5 is 225, 225 kilometer. Okay, now question number 3 you see, 16 articles cost rupees 72. So what will be the cost of 30 articles? So one part is this one, another part again, another part will be there, that how many articles can be brought for rupees 207. So let me solve the first part. Okay, you write. Given, it is given that 16 articles cost rupees 72. 16 article cost rupees 72. So first of all I will find the cost of one article. One article will cost rupees 72 by 16. 72 by 16. So now I have to find for how many articles? For 30 articles. So 30 articles will cost equals to rupees 75 by 16 into 30. 75 by 16 into 30. So you start cancelling. If I cancel with this one, I can cancel with 2 8s are 16 and there are 2 15s are 30. Again, sorry, there it is 72. 8 9s are rupees 9 into 15. I think it is 135. Yes, it is 135. 9 15s are 135. So there it is 9. First of all, I cancelled with 2 8s are 16, 2 15s are 30. Then with 8 I cancelled 72. 8 9s are 9 into 15, it is 135. Okay. So now next part, that how many articles can be brought for rupees 207. So now I have to write. Again you write, but now you can also give. It is given same thing, you have to write in the rupees 72 is the cost of 16 articles. Rupees 72 is the cost of 16 articles. Therefore rupees 1 will be the cost of 16 by 72 articles. Therefore rupees 30. So not 30, it is 207. So rupees 207 is the cost of same 16 by 72 into 207 articles. 16 by 72 into 207 articles. Okay, 8 2s are 16, 8 9s are 72, 8 9s are 72, and with 9 7, yes, I can cancel it with 9. You see, 9 1s are 9, and there are 9 2s are 18, 2 left 27, 9 3s are 27. That means 23, and there are 2 left. 23 into 2 is 46 articles. 46 articles. First of all, I cancelled with 8. 8 2s are 16, 8 9s are 72. Then with 9 I cancelled this one. 9 2s are 18. There are 2 left, 2 7 27. 9 3s are 27. That means 9 into 23 is 207, and 23 2s are, it is 46 articles. Now question number 4. A journey of 552 kilometer takes 6 days. How long will a journey of 1012 kilometer, 1012 kilometer take if it is done at the same time? The same types of math. First of all, you write that you have to find that how many days it will be required. So you write a journey of 552 kilometer takes 6 days. Journey of 1 kilometer will take 6 by 552 days. Then again, therefore journey of 1012 kilometer will take 6 by 552 into 1012, and then you solve this one, you will get the answer. So this one is homework, you try. Now question number 5. 2.5 liter of paint is used to cover 725 square meter of area. So 2.5 liter, that means 2.5, like this, 2.5 liter. It is required to paint 725 square meter of area. So question is to find that how much will be required to paint 201. So you write, for 725 square meter of area, 2.5 liter, like this you write 2.5 liter of paint is required. Then you write therefore for 1 square meter of area, then you write this one 2.5, you convert from mixed fraction to improper fraction, and then you write by divide you give, and you write this one, this 725, sorry, yes, 725. It will be like this. That next line will be, I will not do this one, I will simply show you what to do, same types of math. So first line you will write like this, that for Roman number 1 I am showing. Question number is 5. So first line you will write that question is given 2.5 liter of petrol paint is required for 725. So you will write for 725 square meter. For 725 square meter of area you write 2.5 liter of paint is required. Then you next line you write for 1 square meter, you will same thing you will write. It will be, if you convert it from mixed fraction, it will be 2 2s are 4, 5 by 2, 5 by 2, and this one it will come here, divide there, it will be 725 liter of paint. Then what is the question? It is given you have to find for 2001 square meter. So same thing, but this one 5 into 2001 by 2 into 725 liter of petrol. Then you solve this one, you will get the answer. Roman number 2 also same, simple. There are liters of petrol, the paint given, you have to find that how much square meter it can cover. So you same thing you will write that you write now you write by 4.75 liter of paint. Sorry, the question you will write that for 2.5 liter of paint. With 2.5 liter of paint we can paint this 725 square meter of area. Then for 1 liter of paint you will find, then same thing you will find for this what is given, it is 4.75. So you do this one, same, just multiplication. Okay, now question number 6 you see. That's same. 5.5 meter cube of copper sheet weighs 1563 kg. What will be the weight of 3.5 meter cube of sheet? So you write like, let me write this one. Same type. So you write given. The question is to find that how much, what will be the weight of 3.5. So you write first of all 5 and 1 by 4 meter cube. 5 and 1 by 4 meter cube. Okay, let me convert this one. That is equals to, it will be there, it will be 4 5s are 20, 21 meter cube. 21 meter cube. 21 meter cube of copper sheet weights. Copper sheet weights, what is the weight given? It is 1563 kg. 1563 kg. So same thing for 1 meter cube we will find. Okay, leave this one. For 1 meter cube of copper sheet, it will be, weight will be same thing, 1563 divided by 21 by 4. So 21 by 4 you can write here also, and you can directly multiply it here also. So okay, let me take it there upper. 21 by 4 kg. 21 by 4 kg. So question is to find for 3.5 meter cube. 3.5 meter cube, which is equals to, if I convert this one, it will be there, and there 3 2s are 6 plus 1, that means 7 by 2 meter cube. It will require how much? This one I have to multiply 63 by 21, and there it is 4 is there, and I have to multiply 7 by 2, that means 7 will be here and 2 will be there. So 2 2s are 4, 7 3s are 21, and with 3 I can cancel this one. 3 5s are 15, 3 2s are 6, 3 1s are 3. That means 521 into, and there are 2 left. So it means 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, and 2 5s are 10, equals to 1042 kg. 1042 kg. Simply you convert same in question number 5. Question number 5, not yes. Yes, okay. Question number 5 also like this fraction, so you convert it into improper fraction and then you do. Okay, now you see question number 7. You see, question is so Harsh takes 150 steps in walking distance of 125 meters. So what distance he will cover in 360 steps? Same like earlier. First line for first Roman number 1, question is what distance he will cover in 360 steps. So you write, okay, I will give you the initial lines. Question number 7, Roman number 1, what distance he would cover in 360 steps? That means you write, given distance covered in 150 steps, you write, therefore distance, given distance covered in 150 steps equals to how many? It is given 125 meters. So for 150 steps it is 125 meters. So distance covered in one step will be equals to, you write the full line, then you give, it will be 125 by 150. Step is 150, that means 125 by 150 meter will be there. Okay. So question is to find for how many steps? Question is to find for 360 steps. So you will write 360 steps will equals to 125 by 150 into 360. With 25 I can cancel. 25 5s are 125, 25 6s are 150, and with this 6 I can cancel this 360. 6 6s are 36 and 1 0. So 5 into 60, 6 5s are 30, that means 300 meter. 300 meter. Okay. Roman number 2 also same. Question is to find that in how many steps he will cover 120 meters. So same you write, given steps required for 125 meter is equals to steps required for 125 meter will be equals to 150 step. Then next line you write, therefore step required for 1 meter will be 150 by 125. Again you write, therefore steps required for 120 meter will be equals to 150 by 125 into 120. 150 by 125 into 120, and then you solve, you will get the answer. Question number 8, 15 chairs can be brought for rupees. So how many chairs can be bought for rupees? This one. So 15 chairs, the cost of 15 chair is rupees 3,532 and 50 pice, and you have to find that for 5,416 and 50 pice how many chair you can buy. The same you will write that with rupees 3,532.50 we can buy 15 chairs. So next line will be with rupees 1 we can buy 15 by 3,532 in 0.50. The next line you write again, therefore with 5,416.50 we can buy this, it will be 15 by 3532.50 into 5416.60. You solve this one, you will get the answer. Okay, now question number 9, this is very important. You see, 45 packets of butter, each weight 100 gram, cost rupees 607.50. So what will be the cost of 18 packets of butter, each weighing 500 gram? So first of all, one by one, first of all we will find that for 45 packets each of 100 grams. So first of all we'll find it is given for, that means for in one packet it is 100 gram. So we'll find in in 45 packets how much gram is there, and then we'll convert. Okay, let me do. If I do, then only you will understand. This is the last one. Question number 9. You write given that 45 packets of butter each weighing 100 gram cost rupees 607.50. So first of all we will calculate that how much gram is there in 45 packets. So given one packet of butter weights is 100 gram. Weight is given as 100 gram. That means 45. Therefore 45 packet of butter will weight 100 into 45, which is equals to 4500 gram. Okay, now you find for next one. Another one is given that each packet 18 packets of butter cost, and each packet, the weight of 8 packet is given as 500 gram. So you write again, one packet of butter weighs 500 gram. Therefore there are how many packets? 18. So 18 packets of butter will weight 18 into 500. 18 5s are 90. That means 9000 gram. The weight of 18 packets is 9000 gram, and weight of 45 packet is 4500 gram. So now we can find that what will be the cost. Now you write cost of 4500 gram of butter is given. From first part I am writing this one. It was 45 packets of butter each weighing 100 grams. So first of all we had find the weight of 45 packets, and which is equals to given the cost is equals to rupees 607.50. 607.50. So therefore cost of 1 gram it will be rupees 607.50 by 4500. Now therefore cost of what is 9000 gram is equals to rupees 607.50 by 4500 into 9000. You see there are 20, there are also 20, I can cancel, and 45 2s are 90. 45 2s are 90. So that means the double of that amount, 2 into this one, which will be equals to rupees 2 into 607.50. 2 into 6.7050. So if I multiply with 2, it will be 2 into 0 0, 2 into 5 10, 0 1 will be in my hand. Okay, 2 7s are 14 and 1 15 5, again 1 in my hand. 2 into 0 is 0, 1 is here. 2 6 are 12. 1 to 5, sorry, 1 to 1 5 means 1215. rupees 1215. Okay, so this is the end. So same question, you see multiple choice question, question number 12, you try this one. Same type of question. First of all, question is given 34 cartons each containing 15 juice cans cost rupees auto. So first of all, you find that it is given that in one carton it is 15 juice, that means in 32 carton it will be 32 into 15. You find the value, then you find for next one, it is given 24 carton each containing 14 juice, that means in one carton 14 juice cans. So in 24 carton it will be 24 into 14 juice cans. So this one you try, same types of method. This is very important. Okay, so this is the end of today's class and this chapter also. If you have any doubt, you can contact me and you copy this thing in your main book, main copy. Thank you.